Okay, we're going to start episode 19 of TriMet Radio. I know he's got some. I don't know if I can catch up at all today.
5777.
How can I help you?
Yes, I talked to a dispatcher earlier about my hot not working. There is a penguin in the corner. I did a battery restart, and still the penguin remains, so it's not working.
The penguin?
I can write a report card on it, but just letting you guys know.
As long as the penguin is a service animal, I'm good.
What is it?
Can you repeat that a little bit louder?
Wait a minute.
5777.
How can I help you?
Yes, I talked to a dispatcher earlier about my hot not working. There is a penguin in the corner. I did a battery restart, and still the penguin remains, so it's not working. I can write a report card on it, but just letting you guys know.
As long as the penguin is a service animal, I'm
What?
Can you repeat that a little bit
he
louder?
made a joke. You hear that?
I said as long as the penguin in the corner is a service animal, I'm good.
Okay, so everybody read 3, correct?
Yes, affirmative. And write up green card, please.
Okay, copy. Have a good day.
The penguin.
824.
824 supervisor back there at Knott Street wanted me to caution you for running 2 minutes early through that time point back there. Can you stop and kill some
That's a caution. That means you're going to get written up.
time?
Okay, I'll hang out here at Killingsworth, knock out some time.
All right, and can you give me a time check on your watch? Tell me what your time you have is down to the minute, down to the seconds.
Your watch. They bust you based on their BDS, but then they want to know what your watch says. That's great. You know, they're using the BDS.
824, did you copy that? Give me a time check.
Yeah, I got it's not a digital watch, but it's on about 7:42.
Okay, well, 7:42 is 2 minutes early. It's right now 7:40 and 31 seconds. So make sure when you get back you update your watch.
All right.
All right, thank you. 7:40.
Oh, well.
Go ahead.
Okay, 824. I didn't get a bus number. I apologize. Went through 15th and Knott, 2 minutes hot, outbound. Can you send me the numbers on that? Let them know.
Okay.
Send the numbers.
So 739.
You're getting written up, dude.
824, Holgate in southeast Milwaukee.
Hey, Bill, any chance you're interested in some just need some help covering a trip here for a little bit.
I got a bank thing to take care of after work in between my shifts. I was hoping to do that. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep. Just say no. I always said I have plans. I'm sorry. I got to be somewhere. I got an appointment.
No problem. How can I help?
I think there was some feces on my seat. This lady got on and I didn't smell her at first, but when she got off, she stunk. And I went back to look at the seat, and there's moisture on there.
Okay. So if you're on MLK, can you just stay on MLK, go back to the garage, and go around and pull out repair? If they can clean that up right away. Call me ready for service when you're ready to go again.
You said go to Center Street and pull out repair?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Looks like you've already turned there. Do you know how to loop around there on, I'm trying to think of the park there, that little triangular area there at Bellevue?
Yeah, I can get to Center. That's not a problem. But are they going to trade me out, or are they just going to clean the seat?
They will probably just clean the seat, but if you go to pull out repair, they will tell you what they can or cannot do.
Okay, copy that.
Get that one. I'm going to retweet that one.
85, you're first.
Oh, it's good to be number one. Okay, on Columbia between 4th and 5th, right next door shelter, clearly posted, no parking, bus zone, black Mercedes, Oregon plate, 505 Lima Romeo Foxtrot.
Copy, thank you. My partner's calling now. Hey, go ahead.
All right. So it's different today than the other days because they're doing the major pour now on that little island that they're turning into a crossing. So here's the deal. I'll let this drop. We got a story. 185. They're not going to let us turn on the Y. Let's get that out of the way. They need that Y equipment and all that. That's closed. They're turning them on 185th going south to right baseline going west because they have the right lane. One of the two you mentioned wouldn't have been a problem if they'd taken out the right lane. They have a flagger in two areas, including at the traffic signal. They ask if we'd send a message to the 88 to turn on your right turn signal, look for the flagger. They will.
Okay, sounds fun. Get that car out of the way.
And Kelly 4402, 6th and Taylor.
And train 2, Dan, this is Ron. How can I help?
I need to get to a bathroom. Is there one at Pioneer Courthouse Square, or is that closed?
McDonald's.
Yeah.
McDonald's has always been the safe haven.
Oh, you're talking there at the TriMet facility? Yeah, you should be able to get in there.
Okay, I need a restroom delay.
Well, do what you need to do. If it's going to be long, I can get an extra maybe going.
Well, I gotta get there and get back and get the business done. So probably about 10 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll start an extra probably over at Rose Quarter. So give me a call, give me a ready for service when you're back and going again there.
All right, thank you.
He must have the poops.
9342.
942, good morning. I got your request to talk. What's up?
Good morning. There's a green Toyota Camry that's been wrecked and abandoned on the northeast corner of 162nd and Powell.
Okay. Westbound?
Well, that's kind of hard to say, quite frankly. It looked like it was coming off of the eastbound, trying to make a turn onto 162nd, and it's lodged between the light pole and the crosswalk pole, and its hind end is sticking out in the middle of the street.
Okay, so I'm assuming this is affecting the westbound traffic on Powell? Is that right?
It's not really affecting it, but I mean, we can go over.
Well, in other words, just drive. All right, here. They're changing the name of the red line because it evoked redlining. Wait a minute. They're changing the name of the red line because it evokes... Okay, really, come on, man. That's a little... You know, I consider myself a very progressive person. But saying something is the red line doesn't... I mean, that's really over the top, you know. That's just over the top. I'm not even going to favorite that one. All right. Does Cascadia high-speed rail have a future? Not if we're paying for it. Hopefully. Okay, next call.
Hey, this is 1909. I just made on to Rexton 32nd Loop, heading towards Mount Scott. I got like one more trip back to the other way, but I am really getting tired. I've been on shift since 5:30 this morning. Is there any way to get me a relief at Pike? When I get back to Powell, Milwaukee.
Okay, I'd be more than happy to call the space station if you're looking to mark off. Just wanted to confirm your badge. You operator 4899?
No, I am 8001.
Okay, I'm glad I asked, because if you're looking to mark off, operator badges are really important. If you can please change your login.
I will do that just as soon as I get off the phone. I didn't realize I didn't get logged on.
Yeah, copy. Oh, sorry. What's your badge once again?
8001. I am on the extra board if it matters.
Okay,
Oh, he's tired. He wants to go home. He's had enough. That will just get you.
Hey, this is 1909, operator 8001.
Hey, 1909. We're just going to get someone to fill your last trip. So when you get to Flavella Max, just go ahead and head back to center.
That sounds amazing. They don't need my bus.
That's a negative.
He wants
Hey,
out.
thank you for your help. I really appreciate it. Just get worn out. This is like the 4th, 11-hour day. Yesterday was the 14th.
Oh my God. How did you do it?
Hi, copy. Go home
How
and
do
get
they
some
do
rest.
it? How do they
Take care.
do that kind of hours on that kind of job? God, man.
7504, Lombard in St. Louis.
7504, we got a message from you that your hop card wasn't working. Is that correct?
Yep, that's correct.
And what's going on exactly? Is it just phones, or is it nobody's able to tap? Is it off? They see power to it?
There's power to it. It says out of service no matter what I do. And apparently it stopped working my last trip. I don't know why.
All right, copy that. Let's have you do a battery reset when you get to the end of the line. Until then,
Oh, fuck that hop. Give him free rides. Free chances for everybody.
To all operators, when receiving a radio call, please acknowledge the call by stating the train number, direction of travel, and current location. Safety announcement at 11.
Well, yeah, you're supposed to know that, but I guess they need to remind them.
1275. 75. Jerry, this is Ron. How can I help?
Hey, Ron. Burnside Bridge, midspan, outbound, bus lane. There is a red van that is broke down in the middle of the bridge.
All right.
Got a make or anything on that red van?
It was a minivan, and it might have been an Oldsmobile. Not quite sure, but it's red.
Look for the red van. Why? Make, model, and number. Come on. The red van is broken down in the middle of the bridge. That's all you should need.
9369.
Good afternoon, Jeff. This is Ron. How can I help?
You know, I had a couple people come up to me and say this guy pissed on the seat, but the guy said it was water, but he's off the bus.
Are the people who supposedly witnessed this still on the bus? Did they actually see his privates out and doing that, or going through his pants, or what?
Coming through his pants, I think, and they're off the bus. They just got off.
Okay. Well, can you take a look at that? See if you can see what's going on there, if we need to get you off the road there.
Yeah, I'll take a look at it when I get a chance.
Okay. The sooner the better, so I can get to some other help heading that way.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
Well, the sooner you do that, the quicker I can get other help heading that way if we need to send you back to the garage.
Okay, I'll check it, Durham. It's just up here a little bit.
That'll work. Thank you.
Check it. Check the bus.
This is block 7669. I am off route. I missed the turn on to Hampton and I need some help.
And let's see, you're going to Lake Oswego, and so are you on 72nd right now? If you continue on up like 2 blocks to Beveland, you can make your right there, where you normally would be going the other way, and just reverse your routing there.
So go up to Beveland and make a right?
Correct. A right on Beveland and a left back on 68, and you'll be back on track.
And for anyone at the other stops, do I need to try and circle back around for those?
Nah, you're late already, so I don't want you being any later.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, it's 12 then.
Well, it happened.
Operator came to our Animal Station Agent. David, I gotta run one. Let's see, tomorrow. I gotta run 113 that starts at 526 till 344. You want that instead tomorrow? Copy, yeah, I want that. Run 113 by something.
Yeah, there you go. We're on 113.
What do you mean he's taking one of our flags?
The logo speed green sign, and he's behind my train, and I cannot see him no more. I don't know if he's holding on to the train, so I'm still in the stop position.
All right, I copy. 1233.
Train 26, release.
Train 26, go ahead.
26, operator rates.
I guess the rest of that call. Someone's on the back of the train. We'll retweet that one.
5777.
Hey, 5777, got your request to talk. What's happening?
Yeah, so the stop right after Cypress, it's the target stop for better explanation. Headed towards Beaverton. There's a guy in the shelter there, highly intoxicated. I picked him up about 9:30 this morning and he was staggering, but he had wet himself and so I didn't board him. But in the process of telling him that he couldn't board with soiled pants, I noticed that he fell forward and fell on the ground. Some of my passengers helped him up. I asked him if he wanted medical. He said no. So I needed to report that to write a company report.
Okay, and that was not on the bus?
No, he face planted on the bus. But he seemed, okay, I guess. He didn't want medical.
So he was on the bus or was not on the bus?
He was standing in the door when it happened, and he fell forward. I was explaining to him that he couldn't board with soiled pants.
Yep, that's an interesting
Okay,
report.
and then he fell into the bus is what you're saying, and then he got off?
That's correct. So I wanted to give a heads up to the driver that's behind me that he has soiled himself and shouldn't be picked up.
Okay, and once again, that was at Cypress, right?
The stop just after Cypress, headed towards Beaverton Transit Center.
Okay, I will get that information to your follower and send you
Dispossessed.
1703 going north on 6th.
1703, how can I help you?
My front doors are closing really slowly, and it's gonna really make me late today. So I just wanted to let you know the previous driver.
The torture will continue. Welcome to TriMet, where your life can be ruined at a moment's notice. Here's a call from Jason. Let's see what it is.
Train 18.
Train 18 to train 6.
Hey, this is your relief operator. I'm from train 6. Did you left a water bottle on the westbound cab?
Yes, I did. You can leave it at Cleveland, if you don't mind. Do you go away to Cleveland?
Yeah, affirmative. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it over there for you.
Oh, the water bottle. Well, that's fucking important. I know they do like their water bottles.
1703 going north on 6th.
1703, how can I help you?
My front doors are closing really slowly, and it's gonna...
We just did that one. Oh, I see. There's another door above that.
Okay. 1703, when you get to your layover, if you can do a battery reset, make sure you turn the knobs all the way off, turn the bus all the way down, turn the air off, do a battery reset for at least 3 full minutes. Then when you...
It's just ridiculous that they have to keep doing this over and over. What kind of fucking shit is this? that they have to do battery resets all the time like this.
Dan Kelly, 4402.
Dan Kelly.
Hey, 4402, I just want to let you know that your relief is on the way, so if you can continue to hold there until they're there, that would be awesome.
I can't. Do I claim this time for extra time or donate?
Oh, no, absolutely. Time slip it. Nobody gets paid so much we can work for free, right?
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, so the short story is definitely do your time slip.
Always time slip. Don't let them know.
All right, thank you. You guys have a good day.
And you do the same. Thank you. Clear at 1321.
Yeah, it's train order 2 coming up.
For Red Line trains, Order 2 is now active. Order 2 for a walking inspection. You have calls northbound Park Road. Southbound.
They're going to be walking the track. Yeah, modern technology is great. Ooh, what's this?
69, I got your loud and verbal. What's happening?
So we did have a customer get on at the Tiger Transit Center, and they are using some expletives and marking about political things on the bus, which I think may be making passengers uncomfortable.
Okay, can you ask him to not use this kind of language and make people uncomfortable? And if he continues, he's going to have to get off the bus, or we will call a supervisor.
All right, will do.
And I'm going to stay on the phone here with you.
Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, see, okay, I did this one. Let's see this one.
This is block 7669. I did communicate this to the passenger. He said that he would be quiet, but he is still saying things.
Okay, so he said he would be quiet. Do you need me to send supervisors and police, or can you roll with him right now? And if it escalates, we can send somebody.
He doesn't appear to be escalating, but he is continuing to use certain word verbiage. Yes.
Could be a schizo.
What is he saying?
Basically, Donald Trump being a faggot, using the N-word and things like that.
Political and racist comments, okay. And he's continuing with this?
Correct, yeah. He did communicate he was having a hard time with his mom passing, but yeah, I don't really know that's excusable.
Okay, stand by 1 sec.
I don't know. He's probably schizophrenic.
It's 469. 469, how can I help you? We have a biohazard on this bus. Some guy is like pissed all over himself, pissed all over the seat, and is tracked all through the bus. And he's at a rose quarter, older black gentleman, black jacket, pants. He has like a walk with a limp. So is it on seats, on the floor? Is it everywhere? The big ass puddle of piss on the seat, and it's all on the floor.
Okay, that's coming out of service.
Okay, and you get relieved here. So when you turn that bus over to your...
What, they're not taking out of service?
Just 1 second, please. Copy.
What, I thought they'd take it out of service. What's going on? They've changed their minds again?
469. 469, when you get to your relief point, if you can have the passengers step off of the bus, we're going to have a extra service come trade that bus out.
There you go.
So they can take it back to the garage, so if you can let your relief.
Yeah, as long as they have sufficient extra service to leap into action when this stuff happens, then it's understandable. But just kicking people off with no other option bus until the next bus, that's not acceptable.
No, it's a hold there until that bus comes to them. Okay, you want to hold at 5th and Salmon or 5th and Jefferson? At your relief point, we can't run in service at all when there's biohazard on the bus, so the sooner you can get the passengers off and have them wait, the better, please. Okay, copy, thank you.
Yeah. And of course, they didn't actually change the policy. I got a public records request, and they said, I asked specifically, when did the policy change about I said, the policy didn't change. I love TriMet.
9370, I'm not sure what, I'm about ready to leave. When I got off the bus, there's individuals sitting on the sidewalk yelling incoherently and hitting themselves on top of their head. When I came back, they are now on my bus, in the back of the bus. Their top of their head area, they have very short hair, is red from...
Schizophrenic, autistic.
Must be from hitting themselves, but they're rambling incoherent things loudly in the back, so I just want you to be aware of that.
Okay, and it's been read.
Obviously mentally ill. I mean, that's obvious mental illness there.
You don't see any blood or any other sign of injury?
Just red on top of the head. It could be bleeding, but it would be very lightly. Definitely irritated. I've witnessed this person hitting themselves on top of their head.
Yeah, autistics do that.
Okay, unfortunately, sounds like there's a mental issue here, and there's a lot of that in the Portland area. If there's no actual sign of injury, there's really nothing we can do unless they're asking for some kind of help right now.
Okay, I just want you to be aware I have the situation.
Okay.
Well, he's not bothering you. He's just acting crazy because he's crazy.
3868.
3868. That's your first talk. What's going on?
So it looks like there's a whole bunch of oil that has, I don't know, spilled over by the driver's seat. It's all over the pedals, it's all over the floor in a puddle, and it's very slick. And so I was going to go into pull-out repair to see if what's going on, or if we can get it cleaned up.
Good idea.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and go into pull-out repair. I'll take a look at it and see if they can clean it up and see if it's an issue that needs a new bus. Other than that, once they're really...
Yeah, well, you don't want to get oil all over the place.
707, it's lowering, so let's hope for the best.
What?
707, I see that. Did you leave yourself out there on Woodward, or you passed already? Passed already, and there's a car on this vehicle's on my left, so I can wing it out. Copy that. If you're able to get up to Gideon and take a right, and then right on 13th, right on Powell, so if we're out that way, that's fine. If not, just hopefully it'll speed up and get out of our way, and get me ready for service when you're clear.
There you go.
352.
Oh, this guy.
Sorry for the delay, James. This is Charlie. Do you have an RTT?
Well, Bridget, I guess, was on, and she said I needed permission to go back to the yard from the supervisor. She never got back to me on it. She was real cursed with me when I told her that the mechanic was out here and fixed the bus, and the supervisor hasn't gotten here yet, so, I told her I can either pick up a ride, take it in for you, or head back to the yard, or what? And she goes, well, the supervisor needs to approve that. She just hung up on me.
I'm terribly sorry. Yeah, we've been really busy, and we've been given new instructions that we are not supposed to instruct you to go back to the yard without the approval of the supervisor. And the supervisor is not getting back to us. We're still waiting for that response.
This is chaos.
I'm going to say you have nothing left on your manifest. Go ahead and head back to the yard.
Okay, well, that's 10-4. Or do you want me to just sit here and wait till he gets here and just tell him that, I've been sitting here for 30 minutes. The bus has been fine. They've tried to call you. Or do you want me to just head back?
Yeah, just go ahead and head back, and I'll put notes in there.
Okay, 10-4. Thank you, Charlie.
Yep.
1415, are you there? 1415, pick up the handset.
Hey, I am at, where the heck am I? I'm making the turn onto Holiday, and there is somebody that's parked right at the corner, and I cannot make the turn.
Okay, are you blocking the max tracks at all?
I do not think I'm blocking, I know I don't think I'm blocking the ones on, Grand.
Okay, so you're not blocking the streetcar, but are you blocking the max tracks along Holiday there?
Is he blocking? Okay, here's part 2.
Yeah, not blocking the max tracks. Okay, is there anyone in that car, or is it just parked in the
left there?
Nobody in the car. It's just parked.
Okay.
All right, and are you able to get out and check to see if you can back it up safely, or do you need assistance?
I do not feel good about backing it up on myself, so I would say yes, I need assistance.
All right, and are they parked illegally there? It looks like there's supposed to be no parking from a fire hydrant all the way till where the ticket pay booth is. That's what I'm looking at the maps right now.
Yep, you're correct. And this car is parked within like a foot of the fire hydrant.
All right, copy that. We got help heading there.
The automobile. The evil automobile is all over. All right, I'll do it for this episode.